The next wave of MMORPGs is looking bigger than ever, with Unreal Engine 5.8 bringing massive worlds, detailed graphics, and smoother combat. Let's go through some of the most insane upcoming MMORPGs planned for 2026 and 2027. Aion 2 is an MMORPG where players join the Elyos or Asmodeans and fight across large aerial battlefields in Atreia. Flight is used during combat, movement, raids, and faction warfare, with battles built around positioning and chain-based skills. The game includes solo activities, 4-player dungeons, 8-player raids, seasonal events, rankings, and open-world encounters. Players can also customize characters with many appearance options, mounts, wings, pets, and collectible outfits. Soul Enchant is where players use fantasy classes like Ranger, Mai, and Knight, while taking part in large-scale server activity tied to a God Authority system. The game uses a player-driven economy without traditional gold, allowing most items and progression rewards to be traded freely. It also includes squad content, open-world activities, and a 24-hour offline system that keeps characters active without constant online play. Bellatores is a medieval MMORPG set during conflicts between 5 noble houses competing for power across an open world. Players switch freely between 2 weapons instead of using fixed classes, with skill customization and mastery-based progression-shaping combat styles. The game includes large-scale wars, political struggles, party dungeons, raids, gathering, crafting, and trading systems. Activities like hunting and resource collection contribute to character growth, while cooperation and strategy play major roles during difficult encounters. Misa Online is built around portal stones that open gateways to dangerous realms filled with hostile creatures and changing environments. Players travel across large maps, fight enemies, strengthen their chosen class, and uncover secrets connected to the spreading chaos. Each portal introduces new threats, rewards, and areas with different creatures and conditions. The game also includes PvE-focused combat, character progression, and survival systems tied to an ongoing conflict between multiple worlds. Horizon Steel Frontiers is a cross-platform MMORPG set in the Deadlands, a desert region inspired by Arizona and New Mexico. Players create custom hunters tied to tribes like the Nora, Tenakth, Utaru, or Oseram, while fighting machines through manual action combat without auto-battle systems. Combat uses melee weapons, bows, traps, grappling, and machine part destruction. The game also includes large PvE raids, territory competition between tribes, character customization, and shared online activities across PC and mobile platforms. Honor of Kings World is an open-world action RPG with cross-platform play across PC and mobile devices. Players switch between dual-class combat roles during battles, using parries, aerial attacks, stagger systems, and combo chains against large enemies and bosses. Star Citizen is a space simulation MMORPG where players travel across a large-scale galaxy using seamless transitions between ships, orbital combat, planetary surfaces, and on-foot gameplay. Activities include cargo hauling, mining, bounty hunting, squad missions, and long-distance travel between star systems. The game also includes FPS combat, detailed ship interiors, and multiplayer systems tied to large, shared servers. Alongside the online universe, Squadron 42 adds a separate cinematic single-player campaign built around story-driven missions and space combat.
Contacts, rear.
Contact down. Contact front.
Nice work.
Lord of the Mysteries is a dark fantasy MMORPG based on the Victorian-era steampunk universe of the original web novel. Players choose Beyonder pathways like Seer, Warrior, Spectator, Bard, or Apprentice, then progress through sequence levels by collecting ingredients, brewing potions, and completing related actions. Combat uses action-based mechanics with dodges, knockdowns, combo attacks, and sealed artifacts tied to character builds. The game also includes PvE dungeons, PvP arenas, guild wars, trading systems, and large city regions.
这没那么容易找到，还害我看了2本侦探小说，累死我了。光靠图书馆借来的书肯定找不到。对了，去地下市场转转吧。约瑟夫的旧书店也许又有好东西了。学习非凡知识，就是得靠非凡手段。就现在，出发！今天天气真好啊！不好好逛逛，怎么对得起难得的好阳光？人生啊，就应该好好虚度。呀，好热闹，居然有巡游活动！但今天不是什么特殊的节日啊，谁这么大手笔？加德列百货，丰盛的选择。哦，加德列百货公司，这不是贝克兰德的大百货公司吗？难不成要来廷根开分店了？真不错，以后买东西更方便了。啊，银质的纽扣，羊皮手工靴子，天鹅羽毛笔。就是我的钱包可要遭斩碎了。快到铁十字街的市场了，这里的瓜果物美价廉，对我的钱包更友好。下午好啊，布什先生。
哟，米娅小姐，来块新鲜的后腿肉嘛，上等的黑猪肉。哈哈哈哈！哎，
好啊，我晚餐的时候再来。听说卖猪肉的布彻先生以前是廷根大学文学系的学生。廷大大学生卖猪肉，这事儿当年还上过《老实人报》的头版头条。前面就是工厂区了，工厂的烟囱把天都熏黑了。哎，快要下雨了，得快点了。地下市场藏在恶龙酒吧里，如果没有熟客指路，普通人根本找不到。恶龙酒吧以黑啤酒和拳击闻名，每次开赛擂台前都坐满了人，真搞不懂这种野蛮活动有什么好看的。 下午好。
是米娅小姐啊，进去吧。
看门人汤姆，看着五大三粗，其实是个妻管严。之前喝醉被老婆拿羽毛掸子追到铁十字街，被我救了下来。从此我进地下市场就方便多了。万能的地下市场，我来了。
这位小姐，看看我们的狒狒背包吧，纯手工的，只卖3苏乐6便士。
不用了，谢谢。奇怪了，这不是地下黑市吗？怎么还卖这种儿童产品？
下午好。
下午好啊，约瑟夫先生。上次托您留意的书有货吗？
刚淘来的好货。偶遇灵界生物的100点。
这本书确实有非凡力量的残留，不过老板的肝脏看起来不太健康。老规矩，打个8折吧。
你呀，不给你打折，你又要跟我磨半个钟头了。你这砍价的劲头啊，跟我以前一个老主顾很像。
对了，约瑟夫先生，要注意肝脏健康，少喝点黑啤酒哦。
我的个女神啊！我偷喝了2杯也能看出来。现在的大学生就是厉害。
这位小姐，你再考虑考虑。你看看这手印，这质感，绝对配得上你的气质。给你便宜点，
不用了，谢谢。
3苏乐怎么样？
不是，我堂堂廷根大学高材生，怎么会背这么优质的包？
这么一个，哎，2苏乐，2苏乐，你拿走。
下午好啊，卡卡先生。
下午好啊，大学生。想听点什么？
故乡的小茉莉。
得嘞。
The Cube is an MMO RPG shooter set around a giant floating structure filled with shifting environments, hostile creatures, quests, and powerful bosses. Players enter the Cube to uncover an equation linked to dangerous reality-changing events threatening humanity. The game includes persistent character progression, customization systems, co-op activities, PvP combat, and different biomes connected through the changing structure of the Cube itself. Progress continues even after failure, allowing players to steadily improve builds and combat styles over time.
How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear but revealed itself? What if it was always there and we've only just started to see it?
Prism 2033 is a futuristic parallel universe MMORPG developed with Unreal.
Prism 2033 is a futuristic MMO RPG where players travel between parallel worlds connected through Flux City while completing missions as members of the Harbor Agency. The game includes third-person shooting, cooperative missions, guild fleet battles, customizable housing spaces, and interstellar conflicts between rival groups. NPCs react dynamically to events, age over time, and form relationships with players through advanced behavior systems. Players can also collect vehicles, cosmetic items, and progression rewards during short or extended sessions.
And shift in real time. Through our information field simulation technology, we can simulate NPCs' 5 senses. In events such as fires, visual and olfactory cues take effect, prompting NPCs to react in different ways. Build affection with NPCs and form families. If you eventually have a child, your offspring will inherit both parents' physical traits and grow under your care, forming genuine emotional bonds over time. Prism 2033 offers rich gameplay, Explore parallel worlds with your team, or lead your guild in massive interstellar fleet wars where starships collide. Spend just a few minutes a day wandering through the parallel worlds to earn beautiful outfits and vehicles. Or create a small world of your own, a place to live with the people you love and build a life together. At launch, the World Co-Creation system goes live. We forge the multiverse together, but your realm is yours alone to rule.
My rivers rise.
Soulframe is a fantasy action RPG where players fight against a spreading corruption across the land of Midrath as an envoy connected to ancestral powers. Combat uses blades, bows, magic, and customizable systems tied to packs, weapons, and virtues. Players can battle alone or with others while freeing omen beasts affected by the Ode. The game also includes online co-op, character progression, and abilities linked to primal forces connected with nature and ancient ancestors.
The alder staff, snapped from sacred tree. And Sirin, sneaky, stole a golden lash before I could gift it. Taught cross the starling bow. When felling fields burn, my gifts return. Sharp end first. So wear the hide of wild kin for thee, envoy. My arm, my skin. Find me, fawn, betray me again.
Plan 8 is an open-world MMO shooter set in a futuristic sci-fi environment where players use customizable exosuits during combat and movement. Different suits provide unique abilities such as climbing structures, jumping across buildings, and countering specific enemy types during battles. The game takes place in a shared online world where players encounter others naturally instead of using lobby-based matchmaking. Players can also customize firearms with different attachments, gadgets, and modifications suited for different combat strategies and playstyles. Dune Awakening is an open-world survival MMO set on Arrakis in an alternate Dune timeline where House Atreides survives. Players manage moisture, avoid sandworms, survive storms, gather resources, and craft equipment such as still suits while building bases across the desert. Progression includes specialized roles like Mentat, Bene Gesserit, Trooper, and Swordmaster alongside vehicle use and faction politics tied to spice control. The game also includes multiplayer contracts, PvE activities, and large-scale political conflict systems.
The unforgiving sun, ravaged by sunstroke. Stick to the shade, chase the moving shadows, survive. Welcome to Arrakis, the most dangerous planet in the universe. Meet hundreds of other players in the vast online world. Befriend or betray those you meet. Form a wary alliance, in this case, a spit dart rifle and a still suit, for your help taking down territorial deserters. Working with others will always increase your chance of staying alive. the Deserter Base. Climb to a vantage point and prepare for violence. Your choice of weapons and abilities determines your strategy. Swordmasters lead the charge into battle, literally. Repel ranged attacks with a shield, and then take them out, one by one. Deploy the Hunter-Seeker and kill from the shadows. Take what you can from the Fallen. On Arrakis, nothing of value is wasted. Mine, harvest, and gather with your group to build bases and unlock more advanced equipment, like the Blood Purifier. Refine the blood you collected from your enemies to extract drinkable water. Craft improved equipment using fabricators. Replicate your bases in new locations with the blueprint system, and then sell blueprints of your architectural wonders to other players. Lead your group to become a guild. On Arrakis, a nameless prisoner can rise. Construct an ornithopter and take to the air. The world is yours to claim.
This is Dune Man Keith Filari reminding you to vary your route. Return under the full spy slot. My crew found a shortcut we become comfortable.
The in-game radio provides insight into key events happening across Arrakis. Map the desert. Discover landmarks, wrecked ships, and desert testing stations filled with forgotten technology. Arrakis is a vast planet. You can explore unique locations, uncover valuable resources, and search for secrets amongst the shifting dunes. And then, return to civilization triumphant with what you found. Harko Village throngs with people, spice traders, guild bankers, smugglers, house envoys, and of course, other players. Here, you will pledge allegiance to one of the great houses of Dune, the Harkonnen. But remember, to play politics, you need power. And on Arrakis, spice is power. In the deep desert, beyond the shield wall, hundreds of players scour the landscape, hunting for spice. Every spice blow has the potential to become a heated battle, with multiple guilds vying for the precious melange. Even when it looks like defeat is inevitable, those who understand desert power can awaken Arrakis itself.
Light No Fire is a multiplayer survival sandbox set on a fantasy planet built at Earth-scale size, with procedurally generated environments, oceans, mountains, and continents. Players gather resources, construct buildings, create communities, and survive together or alone across a shared online world. The game also includes climbing, sailing, dragon flying, beast riding, and long-distance travel between different biomes. Fantasy creatures, survival mechanics, persistent structures, and large-scale world generation play major roles throughout the gameplay systems. perfect new world is where players become soul tamers and travel across a seamless fantasy continent without loading screens. The game includes dungeon combat, monster battles, spirit beast capturing, PvP modes, and cooperative activities with other players. Players choose between races like humans, mythics, and elvens, while using classes such as Berserker, Dragon Spear, Mystic Sword, and Galeblade. Combat uses combo systems, talent customization, and unrestricted skill usage to support different fighting styles and character builds. Cinder City is a two-player couch co-op game set in 1920s New York, where players work as firefighters handling dangerous emergencies across the city. Gameplay revolves around puzzle solving, route planning, teamwork, and time management while rescuing civilians and extinguishing fires under pressure. The game uses shared screen cooperative play with levels designed around coordination between both players. It also features handmade audio, detailed 2D pixel art, and an Art Deco visual style inspired by the historical setting. ArcheAge Chronicles is an action MMO RPG set in Aurora, where players join an established trading company and investigate conflicts tied to ancient ruins and mysterious disasters. Combat uses action-based mechanics with dodging, blocking, parrying, ranged attacks, melee weapons, and magic abilities that support different combat builds. The game also includes farming, crafting, housing, gathering, trading runs, and open-world travel across dangerous territories. Players can cooperate with others to protect trade routes and complete large-scale PvE and PvP activities.
Your kind. Prove yourself. If you survive this trial,
Chrono Odyssey is built around time manipulation systems and a seamless open world filled with swamps, grasslands, snow regions, and large-scale dungeons. Players use the Chronotector artifact to stop time around enemies or rewind actions during combat and traversal. The game also includes raids, PvP activities, harvesting, mining, crafting, trading, and cooperative multiplayer content. Character customization supports detailed appearance options, while action combat uses timing, movement, and different combat abilities during encounters.
Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God, living nor dead. Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. return to the past.
Darkcraft is a dark fantasy MMORPG built around Souls-like combat with stamina management, timing-based attacks, and high-risk encounters across an open world. Players explore forests, castles, villages, and dungeons while fighting monsters, hunting bosses, collecting artifacts, and facing rival players during raids. The game also includes guild systems, cooperative multiplayer, PvP battles, and loot loss after defeat. Special events are controlled directly by game masters, who can create ambushes, quests, bosses, and unpredictable encounters across the world.
Nameless warriors die so that legends may live. Silence breaks, and he awakens.
Scars of Honor is a fantasy MMORPG set on the continent of Aragon, where the Sacred Order and Domination factions fight during the rise of an ancient ice dragon. Combat uses positioning, timing, and active abilities instead of simple attack rotations. Players customize builds through talent trees, permanent scars, crafting systems, and gear upgrades. The game also includes changing dungeons, PvP arenas, 5v5 battlegrounds, faction-based progression, cooperative activities, and different races and class combinations for combat styles.
Steam. To participate, simply request access on the Steam page. Access will be granted progressively each day, so routinely check your emails during this period. This is the first time we're opening such a large portion of the game. You'll be able to experience many new features and systems. Please note that this is not the final version of the game. The purpose of this playtest is purely technical, and your feedback will play a key role in helping us improve the experience upon release. Join us on Discord, and make sure to report the bugs you may encounter on the playtest, as it would greatly help us shape Scars of Honor. We're focusing on core gameplay systems and server stability. This represents only a small portion of the final game. And if you know our founder Venolin...
Hey Venolin, you're crazy.
We had to stop him from spoiling everything this time.
I won't be a spoiler king if I don't do this.
For the first time, you will be able to test the PvE, focused on the open world. We're taking extra time to make dungeons truly great, with a bigger dedicated test coming later. We're also introducing 2 new races, the Baron and the Gronthar. With these additions, both factions will have access to all available classes. Now, let's take a look at what you'll be able to experience during this playtest. You'll have access to 6 races and 4 classes. The playtest includes Andal's Fall, 1 region out of the 6 planned for the full game. Within this area, you'll be able to complete various quests, each with multiple steps, and explore the open world. You'll encounter different enemies, and for the first time face one of our bosses, the Lord of Shadows, a powerful necromancer giant skeleton. Defeating him will require a lot of teamwork, but the reward should be worth it. We're also introducing early gathering and crafting systems, as well as the new dueling system we designed with the community. And you won't be just engaging in duels with other players. On the PvP side, you'll be able to access both the arena and battleground modes. If you enjoy team-based fights, the Morning Pass Battleground is the place to be. In this mode, up to 10 players face off in skill-driven combat. If you prefer to prove yourself and climb the leaderboard, the arena is for you. You can fight in different formats like 1v1 or 2v2, and even more chaotic variations like 2v2v2. Fast-paced combat, no excuses, just you versus your opponents. As you can see, there's already a lot to explore, so don't hesitate to dive in. We need you to try everything and break the game so we can fix it. When you launch the game, you'll start by choosing your race and your class. Each class features its own unique talent system, with around 180 to 200 nodes to unlock. You'll also begin with a starter outfit to get you going. Additionally, you will have access to scars, and you'll be able to unlock them by defeating strong enemies. We're excited that you will be able to get your hands on the test build very soon. This is a real playtest, so join our Discord to report bugs, share feedback, and help shape the game. And don't forget to wishlist and follow us on Steam for more updates. See you on the playtest.